What's up everyone, Tech Me Out here, and in today's video I teamed up with EzTech to present to you 6 budget-friendly tech items under that $25 price tag that you're definitely going to want to check out. If you're interested in any of these products, they're all going to be supplied down below in the description box. So if you're excited about seeing these hot tech items that we have in store for you in this video, then definitely go ahead and hit that like button. And make sure you stay tuned because at the end of this video, I'm going to be sharing with all of you how you can find even more tech items that are budget friendly on EzTech's channel. First up, we have this LED Bluetooth speaker. This thing actually puts on a pretty cool light show in time with your music. To me, the impressive thing here is the way the lights overall sync up with your music. So basically you'll find that the color waves rise with your music getting higher with more intense part of the songs. I won't lie, when I first saw this, I was pretty impressed because this was kind of cool. So if you turn the volume down, the color waves decrease, and vice versa if you turn the volume up. You have a sturdy plastic bill with your media controls along the top, which lets you adjust the volume, advance tracks, go back to the previous track, or you can play and pause your music. And the button here that's labeled LED is actually going to let you turn the light show off on your speaker. So if you don't want to be flashy and just want to enjoy some quality music, then you have that option to do so. Now, in speaking of music, sound-wise, this speaker did deliver with some clear sound quality. It wasn't heavy on the bass, it provided an even level of sound, and it doesn't become distorted when you crank the volume up. So I was pretty satisfied. You even have decent battery life, giving you several hours of juice before you have to charge it back up. And on top of that, it makes a great portable speaker to take along with you for these upcoming summer trips, cookouts, or just gatherings of you and your friends. The light show just adds to the fun of everything else going on and makes a great visual piece as you enjoy your music.
Hey, what's good guys? EzTech231 here, and my first item is this really slick iPhone dock from Saatchi. And what differentiates this dock from others is that you can really showcase your iPhone while you charge it, which makes it perfect for those of you that have skins on your phones. I've got this really awesome Iron Man skin from Slick Reps on mine, and this dock is perfect for showing it off. Now, in terms of stability, there really isn't anything to worry about. I've got the giant of an iPhone 6s Plus on mine, and the dock holds it up nicely. Now, just a couple things to note with this dock. You'll want to use the original lightning cable that came with your iPhone. Also, be patient when trying to fish the cable through the dock hole. It may take a bit, but overall this has become a bit of a staple on my workstation setup. The base is nice and weighted, so you don't have to worry about the iPhone tipping over, and it's got a really nice aluminum finish that just screams quality. Take that Saatchi branding off, and you could fool someone into thinking that Apple made this themselves. It comes in at just $24.99, so we're good there, and you can pick it up in space gray, silver, and gold. This is definitely recommended.
Now this next item is a lifesaver for anyone who's constantly losing their keys or they can't seem to remember where they parked. This small guy that I'm showing you is going to be your new best friend. It's called the iHear Key Finder. What you can do is take this, clip it on your key ring, and you now have a key finder. So once you download the app, which is iOS and Android friendly, might I add, you will then tap the find option and the iHear will chime so that you can follow the sound to locate your keys. Now the cool thing is within this app there are a few other goodies to take advantage of, like a car locator where it will use a compass and provide you with the distance that you are away from your car to help direct you to it. Or you could use the iHear to call your phone, which will make your phone ring even if it's on silent, which is really handy, especially if you're like myself and you have your phone on vibrate half the time anyway. This option is going to force your phone to ring. You can also use the iHear as a Bluetooth remote to take pictures, like selfies, or even record your voice memos. So you're winning pretty much on everything with this one little tracker. But if one isn't enough, you can always purchase more of these and attach them to other things you want to keep your eye on, like your wallet, your suitcase, purse, or even your book bag. I can see it now. Just throw the iHear in your suitcase so that it makes it easier to find your luggage when you're traveling. Therefore, when you're at baggage claim and you're stalking every suitcase that drops down onto that rotating belt, you can just chime the iHear and listen for the sound coming from your suitcase. And as it gets louder, you know your suitcase is getting closer. I chimed the heck out of mine. Plus, you're good to go on the build as well, as it is made of plastic and it can take a 7-foot drop while still managing to walk away without a scratch. I personally carry my iHear on my keys, which gets tossed around everywhere, and no damage thus far. Now the cherry on the top here is the battery. You don't have to replace any batteries to juice it back up. Simply plug it in, revive some life back into it, and you're done. I've had mine for a few weeks now and I haven't had to charge it at all, and I still have a fairly decent battery remaining. So crappy battery life is no concern here. I absolutely love this thing and highly recommend it to anyone that wants a versatile way to not only track their things, but also take advantage of so much more through the use of this one little triangle here.
Alright, so my next item is this 3-in-1 USB cable from Cyan B. It's a pretty straightforward item coming in at just 10 bucks, and it does pretty much everything you'd want it to. So we're looking at micro USB, Lightning, and USB Type-C connectors so you can easily charge all 3 of your devices at once. Now when you're charging 3 devices at once, you can't expect to get super fast charging speeds, but don't worry, the speeds aren't painfully slow. They're decent at best. But when it comes to convenience, quality, and ease of use, this cable's got it going on. And lastly, what I really like about this cable is that it has a wire mesh on it to keep the cable from getting damaged, and it also prevents from those annoying tangles. It's a super handy cable to have, especially while traveling, so you don't have to carry around 3 different cables around with you wherever you go. Overall, it's a solid cable, and it's definitely recommended, especially if you've got multiple devices.
So I get quite a few questions regarding the colorful LED lights that I use in my videos. And the answer to that question is this: the Kodak Bulb. Oftentimes I will light the background of my videos or accent a shot using my hue bulbs and the Kodak Bulb. You have the power to control things via a remote, and with it you'll find options that let you adjust the brightness so you can crank up or down how bright the lights are in case you want a dim lit setting. You can also change the colors or finely tune the colors with the arrows here, which I found make the color more saturated or more vivid. From here you can save your custom colors using the DIY button, or have it cycle through colors using any of these options here. I've really found the DIY option very useful to quickly jump to my favorite light settings before I record a video. Now I do love my hue lights, but they are a bit on the pricey side. So I was quite happy to find these, as you pretty much can buy about 3 or 4 of these for the price of one hue bulb. And you don't even need a hub, Wi-Fi, or even Bluetooth to get these things up and running, just the remote. And each bulb is going to come with just that, instructions and a remote. Now in the event you do purchase multiple lights and you end up with multiple remotes, you can actually just use one and control every light with that one remote versus having to keep up with each remote for each individual light. So what I do is keep the other remotes on standby as a backup in case the one I'm using stops working or the battery dies. Overall, if you're looking for an inexpensive solution to add a pop of color to your videos, or maybe to a party, set the mood, or just have some festive colors in general, then this is definitely something you want to look into.
Now my last item is one of my favorite tech accessories. This is a $7 smartphone mount that you can attach to the windshield of your car, or you can use it to mount your phone to your desk. It uses what they call suction gel technology, and I gotta say, this thing really stays put. You can easily adjust it so that you can get the optimal viewing angles when using this in your car, and it'll fit phones up to 3.5 inches in body width. Overall, it's a pretty simple mount. There's no wireless charging or anything crazy like that, but for just $7, you really can't go wrong. This is a must-have if you use Google Maps on your phone and you need something to mount your phone on. I've been using this for a good long time, and so far it hasn't broken yet, but if it ever does, it's only $7. Oh yeah, did I mention it's $7? You're definitely gonna want to check this one out.
Now before you dip out of here, I also did a video with EzTech on his channel where you can buy the best budget-friendly tech under 50. So therefore we got even more hot tech recommendations worth checking out for all of you. So the link for that is going to be provided down below in the description box, along with pricing and availability of all the items that I've shown you in this video. Now if you want to get your hand on these tech items or just other tech items for free, then check the description box for a link to an app that I'm currently using, which is going to do so. So the app is called Nice, and it's going to actually let you try tech for free or buy it if you like it. And the code to access all of this, as I just mentioned, is going to be supplied down below. Within the app, you'll also find a central place that contains most of my tech recs. That way you can get all of those items at a glance and decide which ones you want to try or which ones you want to buy. And for those of you that don't live in the States, then you are in luck as well, because Nice actually ships out to 49 different countries. And I won't be surprised if one of those countries is yours. But with that said, Team TMO, you already know what to do. Show up and show out down below in that comment section, on the like button, and most definitely on that share button, because I'm sure you all know somebody that can use at least one of these items in this video. And while you're down there, let me know which product you like the most. So that's gonna sum everything up. As always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.